It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Shane McClanahan gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Number 5.
Now batting, Suzuki. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch.
The afternoon for the Cubs, the right fielder, number 27.
Here comes the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, D-Row. They've lost the first 2 nail-biters, 2 close games, low-scoring games. They'd like to turn that fortune around here today.
Yeah, but from a manager's perspective, Dan, all you can ask for is effort, and that's what this team's given them. They took it on the chin. First 2 games, 1-run losses. They'll bounce back today.
And he offers it the 2-0 forkball here, and it's 2-1. Grounded to third. He's got it. And that's the first out. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. D-Row, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. It's been a big season for him in the power department, closing in on a home run title.
Yeah, he's certainly in line for a home run title, but what I love about this guy is the slugging percentage is through the roof. He's leading the league in that category as well.
You know, interesting, in spring training, I had a chance to talk to him, and all he told me was, if you want to slug, we'll slug, and he's slugging.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Batting third, the first baseman, Trey Mancini.
So here's Trey Mancini as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. No swing, apparently. Ball 1. Very high. 2-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. He's set. The 3-2. Count remains full. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a two-out walk with the runner still at third.
That is it. The center fielder, number 5.
Coming to the plate now, Christopher Morrow. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Throw over to first, and the runner back easily. He's set. Here it comes. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Ready with the 0-1. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Jameson Taillon starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Stepping in, Randy Arozarena. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rays, the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Pitch on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And he got him.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Another one sent foul. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the #2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Standing in, Harold Ramirez. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Looking up is the left fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
At the plate now, Luke Raley. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Full count, 3-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Still only one out in the inning. Hit on the ground to third. And that is through into left field, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
First delivery to him on the way.
Too 2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Hit in the air out to right. Suzuki is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Striding into the box, Francisco Mejia. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Swanson is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Rays get it. Now to the plate, Miguel Amaya. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Margot comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Nick Madrigal comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
All even now, 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Arozarena is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Next will be the designated hitter, Yan Gomes. Pitch on the way. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Gomes is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Two balls and no strikes to the Cubs designated hitter.
2 balls, no strikes.
Big cut on the 2-0 forkball, nothing but air, and it's 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Isaac Paredes will begin things here against Jamison Taillon.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Happ has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting 8.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Taylor Walls is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Now the pitch. Wander Franco is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Franco brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. That evens it up 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Sharp ground ball to third, right to him. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. After 2, it's a 2. Into the box now. Nico Horner comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch on its way.
Nope, outside.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
At the plate, Suzuki. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
1-0 pitch on the way. In the air, down the line in left. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
From the belt, the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, that's a little suspicious if you ask me, guys. Whenever you hit a guy with runners on second and third and first base open, the players in the opposing dugout take notice and probably aren't too thrilled about it.
So stepping in, Trey Mancini, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. Corner at third, Suzuki on second, Happ at first with no outs. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. He'll come to the plate with it, and not in time as the run scores. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw.
We're back now as the Rays are preparing for their at-bats here in the third inning, and this lineup has been a huge bright spot for the ball club this season. They're currently near the top of the league in team batting average, so more often than not, they're going to give opposing pitchers a tough matchup. One player told me before the game they have a solid group of guys in this lineup, but that they also owe a lot of credit to the coaching staff for working tirelessly with them every day to get them ready and keep improving. Really seems to be a total team effort, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Yandy Diaz comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1. Look out. 1-1. I got to count. 2-2.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as we call on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently leads the Rays in that category. He's set and the pitch. Harold Ramirez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Maybe a 2-ball grounded out to Swanson. It's short. To second for 1, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Luke Raley is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Ramirez rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as they extend the lead a bit. It's now a 3-1 game.
And he's one rookie that's not afraid of the moment. That's his second knock of the game. This one a double, and he looks like the type of player that knows he belongs.
Manuel Margot is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. A ball and a strike now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the 4th. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Christopher Morrow stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
2 balls, no strike.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Turned on down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. He'll get it into second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And that'll bring in Miguel Amaya. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home. Chopper to short, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. Hit out towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, as show track will demonstrate here, the result of that play may have been much different if not for the great speed. He was pumping his arms, chugging the legs the whole way, and made it just in time to score the run.
Standing in now, Nick Madrigal, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Margot on his horse.
He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Yan Gomes.
So digging in now, Yan Gomes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Count now a ball and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. And he misses. 2-1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
The 3-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center.
Margot's under it.
He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Back outside.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Standing in, Isaac Paredes. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way.
Ball. Bam.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
3-0 to him now. From the belt, the pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 3-2 pitch. Driven nicely into the gap. Mejia rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as they push the lead to 4-2.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
At the plate, Taylor Walls. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Walls, a native of Georgia. He was selected in the 3rd round back in 2017.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drove.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon as he just never got into any kind of groove out there. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Randy Arozarena. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And it's gone as they add still another.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff. Homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Brown has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. And a full count now, 3-2. Popped up. Swanson waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting. The designated
Digging in once again, Harold Ramirez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hit in the air to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You've got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
Rayleigh has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Suzuki. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Now the 1-1 pitch. bounce towards the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The left fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. A ball and no strikes. In there, 1-1.
1-1.
2 runs, 4 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now a throw over, back in standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Trey Mancini is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And this is knocked down over there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1. Anthony Kay will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Number 46.
Digging in and looking for more, Luke Raley. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Hit down the line at first. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. 7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
That's his 4th triple of the year, so he's used to this. He rounded first, eyeing the ball, and he knew he was going for 3. Great hustle and a great piece of hitting.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Francisco Mejia stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out and a runner on third. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Nothing doing for Tampa. They're on top 7-2. So striding forward now, Dansby Swanson. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs half of the sixth.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Swing and a little blooper to center.
In comes Margot,
but he can't get there. That's down for a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Stepping in now, Christopher Morrow. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Now the 2-0. Shot back to the mound. Can they turn it? To second for one. On to first, and they get them both. So base is empty now after the double play. And next to hit is the catcher, Miguel Amaya. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
2-0.
2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year, as it's now a 7-3 game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So his final ledger will show just 5 2/3 innings of work, but he did what he needed to do in this one. Sean Armstrong, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 64, Sean Armstrong. The third baseman, number Nick.
Now time asked for and granted. home plate umpire. In now, Nick Madrigal, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a wave and a miss looked like the slider there. 1-1.
Ball 2. I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Two out, nobody on. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Ready for another shot now, Yan Gomes. Mike Tuchman will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Number 40, Mike Tuchman.
Pitch out, nothing doing. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Isaac Paredes. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Michael Rooker enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 59, Michael Rooker.
First offering on its way.
Hey.
The windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Gotta think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him. He comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner.
The first baseman, number 5.
Into the box now, Wander Franco. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. 0-1, here's the pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The count now at 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Rays, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Ready once again. Nico Horner. Miles Mastrobuoni is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Now batter, number 27.
Ready for another chance, Suzuki. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing called strike, 0-1.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Ian Happ is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. Home run number 54 thus far, and it's now a 7-4 ball game. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength of this solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Rays 7 and the Cubs 4. Miles Mastrobuoni stays in the ballgame in the 9-hole and takes over at second base.
Now playing second base, number 20, Miles Mastrobuoni.
Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Randy Arozarena.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Yandy Diaz is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The windup and the 0-1.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and this goes right past him. Happ scoops it up.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Brandon Hughes enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. From the stretch, runner goes for second. He's got it, and he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Now in the box, Luke Raley, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike three. Amaya gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. Rays strand just the one. They hold a 7-4 lead. Robert Stevenson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Striding in, Dansby Swanson. His prior history versus this arm, batting .500, 4 for 8. He's taken him deep once. First pitch coming, here it is. And that swung on and missed for strike one. And he takes strike two.
Count 0-2.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball one.
Fastball well outside.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Christopher Morrow. First pitch of the at-bat. And, boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball, just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2.
Ball that's outside.
One out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Miguel Amaya, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
The short hit hard. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Up next for the Rays, Manuel Margot. They'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Now batting.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to time up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think A non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
No hits to this point. The 0-1 on its way. In the dirt. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. Bases are empty, one man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Isaac Paredes. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. Keenan Thompson enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Now here it comes. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Taylor Walls is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. From the stretch.
Ball, down.
2 out with the man at first. And he fouls this one off. The 2-1 home. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1 left for Tampa. They hold a 7-4 lead. Pete Fairchild comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Leading off the inning, Madrigal, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Margot is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
That would be the Cubs DH, Mike Tauchman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, You just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here.
Now 1-2.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he holds up on this one, but it's a called strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over. 7-4 the final finish today. Tampa Bay win their